Oh, and I have been here for 5 months. Yay.
Hello? Uh, hello? Short intro today because the music we're listening to, what we're jamming out to, is a new EP called Shut the fuck up. We are not carrying that over to the Twitch chat. Also, Scarlett, go to sleep. Thank you for the 5 months. BCR time, gang. How are we all doing? I hope we're having a nice chill evening.
Slough.
Okay. No! See, but no one's gonna get the reference. Anyways, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's been doing well. Today is Brain Cell Roulette. So I'm very soon going to be undeafening. See if anyone else is there. I think, okay, Midge is there. Ko is gonna be running a little bit late. So we'll be hanging out. But in the meantime, what has everyone been up to today? Kane. Kane, no. Today I'm gonna be talking with Ko and Midge about how we approach lighting in our art. And I hope that anything I say will be cohesive. That would be cool. I'm beyond confused. I made a typo. I meant to type slay, but I accidentally hit U instead of Y. So now my whole fucking Discord is making fun of me and saying slough. Oh, that's fun. I haven't played Persona, like any of the Persona games, because it's not exactly my style, but I like the visuals of it. It's a nice visual style. All right. I'm gonna undeafen.
Florida because it was always like
Oop.
super duper hot.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh wait, you're a little crunch to you.
Oh yeah, it's a new because I'm using like voice mod stuff. Actually, let me change that on Discord so you don't suddenly hear.
You got a buzz.
If I change to this, you're not gonna get jump scared.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Let me change that real quick on Discord then. Pa, 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 pa. Also, hello, Eviorim? Eviorim? Is that how I say your name? Hi!
Welcome in.
Sweet cat! I see you. I see you. Grabs you, shakes you. Alright, mic in. That should be
Oh.
better.
There you go.
Yeah.
You had like a weird buzzing effect to your voice.
Yeah, it's because of the voice mod thing.
Gotcha.
And it really is just the thing of I could just use my regular mic and stuff, but then I don't have the fun little voice mod thing.
Then you don't have the pizzazz.
Exactly. And I could just manually do it and stuff, but what's the fun in that?
Do we have a code today?
Yeah, they're just running. Oh, literally as you say that, they were just running a bit late.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to BCR, y'all.
Woo!
Yeah.
Actually, chat, let me know, is this better or
Let's see.
is this better?
Alrighty.
because I know that this is probably like a better quality,
Discord being a butt.
and I am very much a person who's more focused on quality than anything. Also,
As it
Sweetie
is
Cat,
one
if
to
you
do.
need to sleep, go sleep.
We have a few near me, and they're great.
Okay, hold
I
on then.
the
I'll have to
only
do
like the
this
closest I've ever
manually
gotten
then.
to a farmer's market is probably when I used to like trade eggs for like art
Hello?
from one of my neighbors.
Is that working?
Cause fuck yeah, trade economy.
Hi, hello. I was asking my chat which mic works better. If I should use voice mod for them, or if I should really only use voice mod when I'm being spooky.
Hmm.
But how are we all doing?
Not too bad. Although I'm wondering why. There we go.
I'm happy to be out of line hell.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm
Okay.
out. I'm free.
Free. Hello, Ursa.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to just quickly introduce you two to my chat, because they may not know who you are, which is a shame.
Hello.
But I'll be doing this with a normal voice. I will quickly revert back to Void Fox in a second. For those of you who don't know who these lovely two in VC are, we have the spectacular Midgelings, who is an amazing artist, and the amazing Kobold Curios, who is also an amazing artist. And we do this fun little show here where we just talk about our art process and maybe try and teach you
Yay.
guys some stuff if we can. Sometimes we have the brain cell, most of the time we don't, which is why it's called Brain Cell Roulette.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Hey Midge, you know what you're not? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Collectibles.
I'm not shrimping anymore. Let me be a little pretzel man.
You can't be a little pretzel man, though,
I
can
just
you?
want to be a little pretzel man.
Why would you put the brain cell in the blender? That's just mean, Ronnie.
It's to liquidate it for easy consumption.
Yeah, personal zombies at best. Pretzels are now illegal, sorry.
No!
Could you imagine?
Throwing
I'd be
the
so sad.
multi-stream links
so
in
sad.
everyone's
I
chat.
got mine pinned at the top of my chat if you guys want to watch. Oh! Wait,
Yuri Dolly?
Yuri Dolly, thank you.
Yuri!
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in,
Yes.
friend.
Pinned to the top of my chat is a link to the multi-stream so you can watch all of our POVs all at once.
Fox, I'm not sure if this is for anybody else, but you are like cutting out at the end of your words.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
was about to mention that one.
It's just at the end. All right, I'm actually going to go to my one of my other files so I can work on lighting.
Is
Because
this better?
I can't do color and lighting at the
Much
same
better.
time. Very much better. Significant improvement.
Good. I don't know why. I'm like eating my mic. I need you to understand
Yo-oo.
that.
Consume my
Consume.
8 months!
8 months.
Also, hello, Nerd Frog.
We go back.
Yes. So yeah, lighting. That
Lighting.
thing.
Yeah!
Let me shimmy on over to Clip Studio so you guys can see this thing. This fucking thing.
This
Whatever that
fucking
is.
thing.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing the lighting on Witch Shelby's hut and because I was like, fuck, okay, what can I work on? And it's like, well, I'll have to do this anyways, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to
So,
go about it.
do we want to like take turns and talk about how we approach lighting any given piece? Or
Yeah.
like, how do we want to do this?
Yeah. I think that's a good way to
I
go about
mean,
it.
yeah, taking turns and like talking about how each of us approaches probably the smartest way.
Who wants to go first then?
I've started a little bit, so I'm good to talk about mine.
Go for it.
So I'm working on a darker piece today. All of my stuff is actually going to be my midtones are incredibly dark. And working on defining shadows and working with like a soft gradient system. So when I approach lighting, I'm a multiply layer person to the nth degree.
Same.
It's a really easy way to shade. All I do is I pick whatever my like dark is. I generally go for like a warmer purple, and I just hit it multiply and take it down to like 40 to 50%, depending on like how dark I want it to go. I also generally take my colors off because they're really easy to get distracted by. And just do all of my shading through that. And that is what makes me happiest.
Hell yeah.
It's a pretty good way of doing it, honestly.
Just a little bit of blur, clip it to the layer below, and you're good.
Hell yeah. What about you, Ko?
Um, so I've sort of taught myself because I never learnt classically how to, I guess, do digital painting or anything like that. So for me, a lot of it is learnt through watching concept artists and um stuff like that. So I'm very much of the mind of if I'm not blocking in my grays and shadows, much like Midge was saying, I'm blocking in solid colors. But lately, I've been doing this fun thing where I'll get a varied brush and I will find tones using that because it gives you a base that's already starting with a bit of variation and it helps break you out of that binary of, well, I have to use this color for this lighting or this color for this shading.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will generally start with a bright tone and then a deeper, sort of slightly cooler color tone and let the sort of color jitter pick between them. And I'll just sort of block that in to get your base before you start on the lighting. I do my lighting a little bit different from a lot of people, I think.
Color jitter is something so fucking nice I love about Procreate that it's just really
Mhm.
easy to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
To
with a
set
lot of
up.
other with a lot of other programs, you kind of got to go hunting for it, but with Procreate it is so genuinely like, let me just open the settings. Oh, it's right there, and it's like, ugh, that's so nice.
Mhm. It's also just I think for me because I am working with synesthesia as well.
Hmm.
Having just grayscale doesn't always help me.
Mm-hmm.
Um because everything kind of just becomes muddy or my brain will fill in the colors anyway. Which can be a bit of a pain. So it took me a long while to learn how to approach that sort of contrast and get that depth of field. Um, but I think it really depends on the situation or the scene that you're drawing or adding that lighting to. But the main thing to pay attention to is where your light sources are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get a good example.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just
Um,
draw an arrow.
I need that fucking meme.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
So, like, for this piece that I'm working on at the moment, obviously the main light source is the big fucking sun right there. Um, it's kind of the whole sunset is the focal point. So
Mhm.
you are going to get that lighting. You are going to then get a lot of sort of deep shadow tones in this sort of area.
I'm just gonna
Um,
drop this in PCO chat.
Oh no, what have you done?
I didn't do anything.
yes, where's the light source? Um, and so you've got this sort of natural shading that will occur in these areas where you've got varying levels
Mhm.
and they will gradually lighten. But another thing to keep in mind, especially if you're working on a scene like mine is, everything that is further away becomes lighter anyway. So you're going to be working with different tones and different depths, even with your light source. So while over in this area, you're going to have these really bright sort of edgings on the trees and on the hills and stuff like that. Even they are going to gradually change tone as they get closer,
Mhm.
simply because that's how light physics work.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's a
also,
lot of directional stuff.
yeah, definitely looking at a reference is a great way to go about it as well.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Also, you can take your own references. If it's something that like
Mhm.
you can physically do or like go to.
So these scenes themselves are actually from screenshots of Minecraft server. So
Minecraft is such a good fucking reference for art.
it
Yes.
is, especially when you add shaders in that actually do like proper lighting and stuff like that.
Yeah. Rethinking
So
voxels.
like, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So you've got like this as the rough sort of idea, the bread bridge. Um, and it really comes down to, well, I could do it color for color and just color pick, or I could push the colors, and that's what I'm working on at the moment. What about you, Fox?
Oh. Well, whenever I'm approaching a new piece, and once I'm done with the lines and the colors and all that, first things first, what time of day is it? Or where are you? Figure out what the lighting should be. So if it's afternoon, then you're gonna want like, and you're outside, you're gonna want like warmer colors as like kind of just a general flood fill for the whole piece, just to put everything together. Um, for me, I've been working so that a lot of my pieces are more thinking with color in mind because I don't like color. It's just a fun little stretch of the a little brain teaser, a little exercise for me of just being like, okay, well, if this was grounded in a world full of color, what A needs to be conveyed? What is the story you're trying to tell? Versus B, just like, what the fuck do you want it to look like? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna open up some of my other stuff. So like Oh, this one's a good one. Like, this is like a setting sun and it's calm, right? So you're going to want kind of lower contrast, warm colors, and maybe the shadows are a bit cooler. I think that's also very important when doing lighting is one part of the direct light should be one color and the shadow should be another
Yes.
to
Mhm.
help kind of make things A pop, B kind of just I'm not going to say look better, but it in the way that it looks like it fits more in a way. I usually
It's more
like to
grounded.
It is more grounded. I usually like to do the shadow color is either like the color of the sky or the surroundings. So in this particular one, all of the shadows on Scott are kind of like purpley and bluish because it's evening and those are kind of the sunset colors. While
Yeah, like
he direct light is
it
like
really
warm and
comes
yellow.
down to using the same sort of rules that cinematographers use in
Yes.
movies and stuff like that. A different lighting, even in the same scene, is going to give you a very different feeling.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it's okay to push that as
Yes.
Yes.
well to emphasize that feeling.
E. Or like this one with Scott and Martin, where it's a very warm tones, lots of yellows, a lot of the bright like green, but it's like a yellowish green. So all of everything that's bouncing off is like a yellowish tint, right? All this on his hair as well. And then so there's two big things that I've been thinking of as of recent with how my art has evolved. So how the light like which direction it's going, that's one thing. That's like step numero uno, you know? But the thing
Yeah.
after that is okay, the light is going in that direction. What is it touching? How
Hmm.
how is it touching that thing? Because different materials will have different kinds, it will cast a different light on it. If
Mhm.
you cast a light on a little cloth ball, it'll be kind of diffused and dull. Meanwhile, if you cast a light on a metal ball, it's going to be super sharp and distinct of a
Yeah.
light, you know? Oh, I did open it, right? Yes, this one. The hourglasses. It's glass. It's super reflective. You want to have like that full light showing on it, right? As opposed to
Hmm.
the sand down here where it's just kind of like muddy because it's sand. It absorbs
It'll
a lot of it.
diffuse a bit more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've got to take into account like the material that it's hitting.
Mhm.
Um, as far as lighting and coloring goes, it very much comes down to a combination of your direct lighting and your ambient lighting.
Yep.
Um, so like on my screen at the moment, I've got just on Pinterest an example of cinematography lighting here and how different tones will create a different feeling. So these are the basic rules that you will see. And once you sort of see this, you will notice it in pretty much every movie, TV show,
You can never
animation that you
unsee it.
watch.
Yeah, it's in
You
your
will
You
brain
be
can
now.
never
plagued with the
unsee it.
knowledge.
Um, but suspense is always cool purples, yellow tones. Actions, you've got warm oranges, yellows, sometimes reds. Crimes are very cold blue tones, very winter, slightly teal. Romance, you've got that soft, almost sepia tone to all scenes, no matter what it
Mhm.
is.
Mhm.
And then drama, you've got very pinks, purples, almost dreamscape sort of tinting to all the lighting. Um, you see a lot of this in I don't know if what shows people watch, but for example, Bridgerton. You see a lot of these golden tones or these sort of dramatic, dreamy sort of tones. And then every now and then they'll just pop in the suspense because it ties so well with the drama, which is upping the suspense and vice versa. Um, it's really important to sort of get that kind of lighting, but you can also get that lighting in, say, a situation like this. This is a much more closer, a much closer sort of shot. Um, you've got that sort of yellow tone there. There's that romantic sort of atmosphere about that whole sort of nostalgic yet lonely sensation of being alone. There is the direct lighting that highlights the smoke and the figure, and then you've got this darkness which brings in the drama around. Um, so just using different things like that, or this one here, you've got much more of an uneasy settling feeling because you've got a lot of green tones in there, and green in the human brain actually triggers a sense of unease, and automatically, without even sort of going into the psychology of it, the human brain associates green with illness, unless it is in a natural setting. When
Yeah,
you're in such a
there's
clinical setting like this, it's very much illness, there's something wrong.
yeah, like
Um,
there's so much theory that has to be considered when approaching these kinds of scenes. Like there's also just so much free resources online as well talking about psychology of color.
Yep.
mhm,
You do
It's
that a lot in
um,
advertising with like trying to
yes,
influence
mhm,
people. Yeah.
red being used for food and hunger, like blue being used for like peace and
calming.
tranquil stuff. It's
It's the same reason why you see a lot of the toothpaste that are striped don't actually, like, those stripes don't actually do anything different. They're just for marketing.
Mhm.
Um, because it's like, okay, well, we want to emphasize that this toothpaste does 3 different things, so we've got 3 different colors in the stripe. Because the human brain is automatically going to click to that and go, okay, well, the red represents this, the blue represents that, the white represents the regular toothpaste stuff. Um, it all comes down to what you want the consumer to feel. And when I was studying psychology as well as when I was doing my business management, both of these things came up. And you'd be surprised how often this kind of stuff actually does come up when you are studying things like that. Um, there's a lot to be said about if you are a highly anxious person, you want to be surrounding yourself in scenes such as warm colors and like muted warm colors or cooler tones like blues and purples rather than bright yellows and reds and oranges because those colors can naturally make yourself more anxious. Um, it's interesting. So you sort of bring that into your art as far as lighting goes. And then you can play with the direction and like Fox was saying, like how it reflects off your materials and obviously it's going to hit a metal sphere differently if it's front on compared to if it's backlit. Front on, you're going to get this sort of almost like a sun-like orb glow as the light is refracting straight towards you and scattering outward, compared to a backlit one where you're just going to get that almost like a sliver of a moon like
like a halo.
rim of that
Yep.
light. This here is a good
Hydra.
example. You've got light front on. Obviously, if you've got just a strip of light, you're not actually going to see much of the detail in the background there, and that emphasizes the figure. However, if you're looking from behind, you can see that they're silhouetted by that light.
I think also with understanding what the object is made out of,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to like human anatomy and like faces and stuff, please make sure that you are remembering like the curvatures of objects.
Yes.
I think it
Yes.
makes a huge difference in your artwork. I've actually been guilty of this a lot. Um, and I'm trying to get better about it of like treating objects not as flat surfaces. Um,
Mhm.
it will make your work so much more dynamic if you have an understanding of form. The best way to do this, I think, is honestly like drawing cloth. Just like rumple up a blanket, put a hard light on it, and that's a really great way to like start studying like shape and form. Um,
Agreed.
and I think when talking about light, you're kind of also talking about shadow at the same time.
Mm.
Um, they kind of go hand in hand. Uh,
Don't
I
use black for shadows unless you're doing a
Never.
specific comic style where you are wanting that black inking. Don't use black for shadows. Don't use grey for shadows. Use color.
yeah.
Shadows are not grey or black. They are color.
Yeah,
Mhm.
unless it's literally you're doing a black and white comic. Don't use shades of gray for your shadows. It'll suck the life out of your piece, especially if you're drawing people. That's a very quick way of making them look dead. If that is your intention, fucking go for it
Yeah. If you want somebody to look dead, use a gray shadow, but
then.
don't do it if that's not your goal.
Even then, though, you can get a better sort of impact of
I go
creating that.
green.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
creating that sense of death is using a green or a teal because that's the color the
Mhm.
body goes. Is it goes this sort of dull green teal tone.
But yeah, doing that and also remember that like some things have a reflectivity to them, even skin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Yeah.
skin's very reflective.
Yes. Which
Uh,
uh you go.
oh no, you're good. Which was
Uh so the whole thing about reflection in general, I mean, this is my own just personal style of I like to put reflective light on anything because light will go all the way to the floor and then bounce back up even just a little bit.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
So, let
absolutely.
me yeah, like to this
Yeah. Refractive light is so important.
And
goes
the
here,
brighter the color,
bounces,
the
and it
more it'll
hits that.
bounce.
Mhm.
So if you have like somebody wearing or near yellow or like bright greens are incredibly refractive,
Mhm.
um, will just bounce off of that material and go to everything next to it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, obviously, different things will reflect light back on something in different ways. So, water is always going to be super, very like bright
Hmm.
because it's completely reflective, versus something like I don't know, a towel. Nah, even then, like if
Yeah.
you have a bright colored towel, that's just gonna
Vanta
reflect on you.
black.
Vanta black, yeah, that's when you're not gonna have any kind of reflection. But like here with the light coming down this way and then it hits the grass and then there's just a little bit of a reflective light on the back of his shirt here that's just a little bit green versus where it's over here it reflects back and it's blue because of the water. Just it's the little things, that
Yep.
help that can help really ground your art.
Now, an important thing that just came into my brain on
Mhm.
what Ko said, uh, just like you do not use absolute black for your shadows, do not use absolute white for your lights.
Mhm.
I don't
Oh,
care that their
please.
shirt is white. Don't make it white. It's probably like a gray or a blue, or in some cases, like a creamy yellow. Um, the only thing you maybe want to use pure white on is like eye shine, and even then, I have been trying to get out of the habit of doing like a pure white eye shine.
Same. It's more interesting if you're using like Lately, I've been trying to move away from the white, so I will actually use some of the colors from the lighting or the background because that's what your eyes do. The reflections of your eyes that like shine in your eyes is actually just that reflection or that refraction of light from its surroundings. So take colors from the surroundings. Use your highlight color. Use like a little bit of that bright from the sky or um the blue from the computer screen that they're looking at, something like that.
I've been
Yeah.
given a marshmallow.
Huzzah.
But yeah, that is really just biggest tenet of if you can find little ways to ground your piece, your like parts of your art piece in like so that it'll all fit together, do it. Splash some weird colors. Oh, it's void box time. I see. Hold on.
Also, while you are working, much like if you would say flip the canvas to make sure that you are
Does that work?
um to make sure that you are balanced in your thing, don't be afraid to go in and um check your saturation levels. Like if I put my saturation down here, I can see that I need to push the shadows much farther. Um there's definitely definition there, but I need to push that further. Don't be afraid to do that.
I will also say there. This is something that I've been exploring with my art as of late, of doing edges to shadows as well. So, like,
Edges?
yeah, edges in the way of. Let me pull up this one. How if there's a change in plane, say on the face, and there's light coming from one side and then it goes to shadow on the other side. I just put like a little bit of a darker color right on that transition.
Oh, yeah. Where
Yeah.
any object you're using is the darkest.
Yes. So like, if
Um,
this is absolute brightest, this is going to be absolute darkest and then kind of mellow out right after.
Yeah,
kind of fade
yeah.
off, just to give a bit of the roundness.
Absolutely.
Another thing that I want to practice with, let me quickly draw a hand here so I can give a good example. That is a quick and shitty hand.
Those are the best.
There we go. It works. Let's see. If, say, my skin tone is like this, and we've got the shadowing that is like this, you'll have these cooler tones to your shadowing, and that is fine. I've started using multiple cool tones just to add that definition. But especially when you've got skin is semi-transparent. You are going to see, you're going to see that little bit of bright warmth on the edge, and it's just going to add life to your skin.
It's that little bit of like an orangish line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I need to do more of that for sure, but like, don't be afraid to do that. Give it a go.
Because whether you're doing digital or traditional, you can always like, as long as it's not like a permanent thing, like you're not working with like Copic markers or something, you're good to
Even,
just like get rid of it.
even
with
then,
Copic
though,
markers,
with
yeah.
Copics, like, because they are alcoholic markers,
Yeah,
a lot
you
of the
can-
time you can go over with a lighter color and it will take out that color that you've made
Yeah.
the mistake with. Um, yeah, like now that I've gotten that sort of base tone in, now I can go in and really define the separation of the different planes in the scene.
Oh, also, on shadows, make sure that you have hard shadowed edges in some places. Not everything's going to be
Mhm.
super soft.
Exactly.
I was very guilty about that in the beginning of my artwork, where I just used the airbrush tool on God and everything.
Yeah, because you want it to like look nice and soft and stuff, but it's like when there's an actual either a harsh light or b just a stronger light, there's always going to be there's gonna end up being a hard shadow there somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta know when you gotta be hard.
Exactly.
Listen, you haven't had an innuendo all night. I had to.
I mean, you
It was
haven't.
overdue.
Yeah, that's true. You've been live for a lot longer. Ooh, and another thing I'll kind of say, this is also something I like to do. So if you're the kind of person who likes doing like really expressive line art or even just simple line art and then like go nuts with the coloring and stuff like that, using shadows to convey texture as well. Like, oh, I didn't really like show this in like the line art or in the colors or something like that. So let me just fucking crank it up to the nth degree with that, which is something that I've been
Yeah,
doing.
don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah, it's what I've been doing with the sculpt. Like the actual line art for sculpt is ridiculously simplified,
Mm-hmm.
and then just yeah, let me just go nuts with the shading real quick,
Huzzah.
and it works.
But there you go.
Sometimes
You
so
can see
frustrating.
that my values are so much better now that I've really pushed that.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, I deeply regret adding so much detail to a whip and I'm gonna explode. Buddy, that's my entire life.
That
That
is
is what all of my
rude.
That's what all my friends make fun of me for.
It's true.
Look, I had to draw the ants. Leave me alone.
What?
There's ants on the table.
There's
Yeah.
bitch.
You want to see them? They're really cute.
Oh my god.
Look at the babies.
They are very cute.
Oh, wait,
But
I gotta go see
also,
the babies.
Yes, show
Look
me
at
the
my
babies.
look at my children.
Hold
Look
on,
how cute they are.
delay. Give it a second. Oh, yes!
Look at my sons.
Please tell me you didn't hand draw them. At least.
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
The ones on I couldn't draw the one I had to. This was a brush, but the ones over here couldn't be.
Okay. Sure.
They're just little guys.
They certainly are.
Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Mary was making
Hey.
fun of me last night because they were like, "Oh, nobody's ever gonna be able to see this, especially with fucking Twitter compression." And I'll be like, "I know it's there, and that's enough for me.
It's for me.
It's for me."
Oh, another
oh
little
dear.
tidbit I will say because I just had to do it. And this applies to literally all art, all the time, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready to kill your darlings.
Yes.
Say you're getting really into it, like I just was,
Mhm.
and you're starting to realize this doesn't actually make any sense.
Yeah, you got to be willing
This
to
is
erase.
Apple, but not. Thank you for the follow. You have to be ready to just be like, fuck it, I'm erasing all of it and starting from the top because it doesn't look
Delete your
good.
art.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the words of Karina, delete your art.
Just delete your art. It
Oh, I
sucks,
just realized I'm gonna have to shade this.
but ultimately, yeah, you're realizing that there are consequences to all of your line actions.
But the hair's so pretty though.
Shading consequences to your line actions. But yeah, it's the thing of you do have to be ready for you to just be like, this sucks, but I've learned now how to avoid doing this now. So
Mhm.
I'm going to start over and not do
Yep.
that.
I'm going to refrain from
Also-
making this mistake.
Yeah, really.
At the same time, though, if you are like realizing that once you've completely finished a piece, call it a fucking day.
Oh yeah,
just
no, you
work
do
on the
need to
next
know.
one.
You do need to know when
Yep.
enough is enough revision, Mitch. And
Go.
to just walk away from it, because the more you
I'm
pick
leaving
at
this
it,
call. I'm being bullied.
No, stay. This is important for you to hear.
Wow. Okay. God, I got it enough from my mods today. Jesus. I need a
There
fucking fire
is-
department.
We love you.
We love you, hun. We want you to make sure you're not overworking yourself because that's what this is about. It's
It
about
was so worth it though.
buddy. How is your hand? Speaking of, can someone in Midge's chat please redeem wrist check? Just super fucking quick. Cyberbullying in action. Yes, it is Finchstorm. /J. But
How could
you have
this
to know
happen to me?
when to kill your darlings, but also when to just let it go. If
Yeah.
you are so close to being done, man, it is so not fucking worth it to try and like rework that one thing 7 times over. Just let it be. Just let it be. You will do better on the next one.
Thanks for the wrist check, Crow.
Yay. Good job, Crow.
Doing the carpal stretches. And yes, my hand is actually doing good. Actually, one of my bones is starting to realign.
Finchstorm, thank you for the
Yo.
biddies.
The bones be boning. Actually,
bones-
no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Phrasing.
Nope, you said it. Someone clip it.
Nope.
Someone has to clip it now.
I already told the fucking
Why?
Frogtopia story again yesterday.
Quack.
I have no more.
The instant
They be
regret.
clacking together. Yeah, they're doing the thing.
They're doing the dirty.
They're the crazy guys, but wrist braces work.
Yeah, it's weird like that.
Who'd have thought?
I should probably get one for myself.
I can give you some great suggestions for some.
I would love
Yeah,
that.
I need a new one, so I will take you up on that.
You tell me what bones you need to support, and I got you.
My wrist and my lower back are the biggest issues at the moment.
Hello, Minty.
Do you guys ever just like look at what you've done and you're like, I have to keep going because I've already this invested? Like the line
Yep.
art's done, I can't go back.
What did I just say? But also, what did I just say? So, yeah, fucking leave it alone. You're done. Don't go back. If you rework the line art, I'm coming for you. Like,
You're driving to my house.
I am literally on my fucking way. I am booking a ticket as we speak.
It's just in the airport, like fucking like stereotypical briefcase in hand.
Yes. It's not even like a full suitcase, it's a fucking briefcase.
Yep.
It's full of just like
It's got the printed out version of the Just Do It meme, except it's in reverse. Don't do it.
Oh goodness.
Look, I'm not gonna redo Amy's hair. It's done. We're not going back from
Don't
this.
redo any of their hair, actually.
I already redid Lisa's.
Don't redo any more hair. Okay?
Connie was so mad at me when she found out about that.
Or else. It is very much an or else. I will,
Oh, Cora, thank you so much for the biddies.
Threat. Oh, fuck. I need to think of a threat. I will get Ronnie to hack into your computer and make sure you can't stream.
Look, you don't have to hack into my computer. You just have to text Alex to put it on top of the bookshelf where I can't reach it.
Good point. Good point.
Still not allowed to use ladders. Fuck you, Wendy. Allowed to use the step stool. I will eat your tablet then.
Full of duct tape to restrain me. Hey, yes. We're just
Oh, that's so real though. I get so much shit from all of y'all because of this detail work.
Yeah, dude.
It looks amazing.
It's
but
so
holy
pretty.
shit, your wrists.
But holy shit, like, I feel like you're pushing it a little bit.
I might.
Also, I'm not.
Might.
Here's the thing. I am not. I'm saying this out of literally just for you. I'm not saying this to speak ill about the amazing commissioners. I'm really hoping you're being fully fucking compensated for all of this fucking detail.
Yeah.
Because then I would be pissed for another reason.
Yeah, I require, like, we already talked it out with, like, because I design, like, all of the tattoos and, like, clothings and stuff, and if you don't
Yeah.
have references, and you're doing, like, a verbal description, you have to pay the verbal description fee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which to people in any of our chats, if you are ever doing commissions and you don't have an additional fee for not providing reference, you should add that into your rules.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because I'm very detail oriented. Like, I understand that I'm a crazy person and I live this life fully. Like, I designed the labels to go on the cans that are on the table.
Mm-hmm. You sure did.
So, like, here, I'll pull up the label we're using. Midge, I only need to pull up the scale mail and fishnet on Meridia. Look, it was so
Yeah.
much fun though. But yeah, this was the logo we made for our cans that are gonna go red her. You still have to design what the bottles are gonna be.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Yeah. Art is really just about picking your fucking battles.
Yeah. It has to be something that you're willing to do.
Yeah.
Because, like, I enjoy this. So, like, as much as sometimes I do get to a point where I've gone too far and I feel like I can't get out.
Sometimes.
Okay. But, like, finding shortcuts, like how I do hair now, is drastically different from when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to do this shit by hand.
Yep. I'm very glad that you changed doing that.
And I just, like, wouldn't have done these curls if that was the case.
Just stuck them in a bun.
I keep kept expecting you to say right here and then zoom to a spot now covered by hair. I can't even say anything to defend myself right now.
Oh, another thing, since you're talking about like style and stuff like that,
Mhm.
approaching light stylistically.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
Yeah, because a lot of what I do is very, very stylistic. At least I try for it to be stylistic, so I'm not dying. Because,
That's my job.
yeah, it's your job, and also I've been trained as an animator, and I feel like I will literally fucking perish if I try and put too much into it, you know?
Yeah.
Fox looks at my stuff and weeps.
Yeah, if I was ever on a show as a character animator and given one of your
Thank you,
Oh,
Stop, for the
pieces,
biddies.
if I was
If you-
ever if it wasn't a rigged show, I would actually quit on the spot. I would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, nah, nah. Bye. I want my fucking severance. Bye."
You just like take one look at it, calmly put the paper down, pull out that suitcase that like just from underneath the table and fucking roll out of the room. Just be like, I'm out.
Thank you for the biddies.
Black Mirror Stout? Ooh, I like that. I'll write it down on the list.
Thank you for the stretch. I need to get Yeetbot actually working again. The audio works, but ever since, because Twitch keeps freaking updating, it keeps breaking his talking. Fun fact about myself. What fun fact do I want to curse you all with this time?
You're super cool and nice.
I have a horrifically deep set fear of centipedes and millipedes.
You live in
To the point
Australia.
where
That's
I was
valid.
about to say.
The thing is, I'm fine with any other creepy crawly. You give me a spider, yeah, whatever, it's a spider. Centipedes and millipedes, though.
They're built
Like,
unpleasant.
I literally woke up from a nightmare about them. And it wasn't even a main part of the nightmare. It was just like I was in a dream and I saw one out of the corner of my eye and I woke up and had to check the bed. Because I was terrified there was one in the bed.
Yeah, understandable.
I don't even know what it is. It's not the legs. Like everyone's like, "Oh, it's because of all the legs." I'm like, "No, because I'm fine with like other monstrosities having legs. Like that doesn't
Because
faze me."
they are like snakes. They do not respect physical boundaries. A spider will not get in the bed with you. A centipede will.
They're gross.
Oh
They
my
ick
gosh,
me out.
Kane. Kane.
And I still
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no.
You finish, and then I'm going on this fucking tirade for a sec. Yeah, go.
I still remember just after I had Lex sitting on the lounge at my parents' place and like feeling something itch
Also,
my
Minty,
foot,
I will
and so
answer
I
your
just
question in
kind
a
of like
second.
scratched it, not worrying about it. And then I felt it again and I looked down and there's this massive fucking centipede walking over my foot.
That's a hard
And I'm
pass.
just like, what
No.
the fuck?
They should go back to hell where they came from. You are so fucking right.
Yes.
Hard pass.
Ugh, God no.
But yeah, if you ever want to freak me the fuck out, that's the quickest way. I will probably never forgive you, but that's the quickest way.
It's the quickest way to scare the shit out of you and also end a friendship.
Yeah.
Yep. Indeed. Okay. So, Kane, I'm just gonna read out this whole message because you two need to hear this as well. I'm making
no.
note of the lack of references thing because I had a commission recently that I had to redraw about 5 times because they weren't clear on what they wanted for me to draw them holding, and I do traditional comms as my cheapest, so the paper is marked up badly. Kane. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You need to
Ew.
also add in a thing that you will only ever redo things, small things will
And
be
only a
redone or
limited amount
touched
of
up.
times.
A limited amount of times. Anything additional to that is charged, and if it is a major change and they have not picked this up before like the sketch
Change.
stage, then they pay for another
Thank you.
complete commission.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because fuck that. It's not your
Yep.
fault that they cannot communicate correctly.
Yeah. And this is also, it's literally the bane of any creative endeavor of just like a client doesn't know how to describe what they actually want and just yeah.
It's why I
Minimum
get
it's like you
people
get
to
like
draw
a small
stick
handful.
figures.
Hi.
You get like a small handful of changes. Storm! Jesus fucking Christ! What the hell? So
Biddies!
you charge Mac Morgan, thank you for the follow. You charge any time they want to change anything after. For me, like, because I have stages, right? So sketches, you get 3 changes for the sketches, and anything after line art is you basically have to pay like half up.
Yeah. I just refuse to change at line art stage.
Yeah, no, it's literally something of like, oh, you want me to change something of the line art once you've already approved it? No, here, give me an extra like fucking $40.
Yeah.
Don't let them continue to ask you for shit. And if they start then bitching about it,
Oh,
just be like,
that's hard
no,
pass.
fucking be like, you know what? Never mind. Have
Here's your money.
maybe have half of your money back. Never give them a full refund. Never.
No.
Never, never, never.
Yeah, don't refund work that you have already done.
Mm-hmm.
That was my biggest lesson that I had to learn was don't refund money you've sort of already worked for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you already spent that time. They don't get the full amount back.
Yeah, absolutely not.
What was the other? Oh, right. Minty had a question. Let me actually super duper quick answer this because it's referring to all of BCR. So I was wondering if the show is just like a stream or if we can find it somewhere. If so, I'd like to watch/listen to it and get some tips. Well, currently it's just VODs, but I have a YouTube VODs channel and literally all of my stream VODs are uploaded there, and all you have to really look up is Brain Cell Roulette, and you'll be able to find all the past streams that we've done together.
Yep.
And I want to start uploading them like dedicatedly to YouTube anyway because they're
Yeah.
helpful.
They are. They really are.
Yeah, I have a folder of mine, and I'm currently having my editor make them available for YouTube and also put subtitles on them. So
That's cool. That's cool.
make
like-
them accessible.
Yeah. There's my VODs channel. So all of my VODs are there, and all of the past Brain Cell Roulette episodes are there as well. I do need to make like a thumbnail for dedicated episodes though. All the other streams can
I
it's
need
fine.
to advertise for an editor. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It
Because I
helps.
cannot do all of this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Midge, milestone for me. I'm taking my first commission tonight. Yo!
Whoa,
Yeah,
Congrats!
congratulations.
Congratulations. That's
Good at Mitch,
awesome.
though. Yes, Finchstorm, you can absolutely do that. I'll make a note. Thanks for the help. I'm a coward when it comes to pricing, but I'm getting better. Good. Never underprice yourself.
I mean, it's kind of hard. I'm one of those people who like really struggles. Like if a client wants something to be like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the 25 biddies. Grazie. Yeah, I've always it's always bugged me that I feel like I'm letting someone down in some way, but then I also have to remember like
they are
this is
your
my
client.
job
Yeah.
and it's easy to get super overwhelmed with that and also just like have your art misused.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, where's that? I'm actually going to read out one thing I have in my TOS super quick.
I recently redid all my TOS.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I just updated mine
It's
as well.
very good to have just a general TOS, anyways. Ba, 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 ba. This. It is one fucking sentence. One sentence. And it's all preparation materials, visuals, and sketches, including all electronic files used to create the project, remain the property of insert your name. That is going to save your ass. Like, legitimately. Because then it's, if especially if this is something that it's like, oh, it's a personal commission, and then they go on to use it for something commercial.
Mhm.
No, the fuck they aren't.
Yeah, I have a specific commission fee if they want it for advertising because that
Yeah.
changes the game.
It does.
And like I say in my TOS, if you change your mind and you decide that you want to use something I've done for advertising later on, yeah, you can. But
Mhm.
you have to come and be like, hey, I want to use this for advertising. Can I pay the marketing fee now?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
it's that simple. It's
Mhm.
not hard to do. Also, if you guys haven't already, please make a clause in your thing forbidding feeding any of your art,
Yeah.
I was just
commissioned
about to
or
say
otherwise,
that.
into
Same.
AI. Don't.
Yeah. That is what I just updated because I just had a week and a half ago my first person who commissioned a sketch from me feed it into an AI.
What?
Yep.
Who? Wait, no, DM
Yeah.
it. DM it.
Yeah.
Yeah, please DM it. Yeah, because that's bullshit.
Yep. Because there are
Hey.
AI or there are algorithmic generators out there
Gross.
that will take your work and add color to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're thieves and scum. And if you support AI art, literally leave my chat.
Yep.
Yes.
Not in this house.
Consider fucking yourself on a cactus. Just a thought.
Like, as someone who is dealing with like people using their art as like a marketing tool for themselves, as is, AI is fucking gross.
Mm-hmm.
It is taking all of the like credibility that anybody has and just flushing it down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Telephone. AI art is stinky. Correct. And I
Yes.
appreciate the sneak pop.
Yes.
I see. Someone with taste has entered my chat.
Because I think it's very important to protect yourself, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, the
think
fact that you need to like add the glaze thing to art if you want to post it in a lot of cases.
It doesn't even work these days.
It doesn't work. Yeah, because they've already found a workaround now that it's become public, and it's like great because they're always going to end up being like 5 steps ahead of us because they see what we have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I can make a workaround for that. And it's like, fuck you. Actually, fuck you. It's so unfortunate.
Yeah, the glaze thing doesn't even work. Yeah, it sucks.
Good concept, unfortunately, not a viable solution.
Mm.
But I think the nice thing is yes, we have the added trash of garbage people doing garbage things, but I have to say I really enjoy how, because I'm gonna sound really old right now, but I remember like when DeviantArt first started out, and there was like the initial war between digital and traditional
Oh
artists.
gosh,
my
I
God,
remember
yeah.
that.
You're not real art. You use a tablet. Yeah. I remember those days when like the art community was super duper divided. And the beginnings of like what I would refer to as like a renaissance age of digital art and just art in general.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Making it more accessible, allowing these tools to be shared throughout everybody. Back in my day, yeah. I remember the war.
We're old fucks.
I'm a baby.
Child.
No, but
Just
I
a
was
little guy.
still. Here's the thing. I still saw that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
like you're at that. You are that age that was kind of in the midst of it all,
Mm-hmm.
so you're very well aware of it.
Yeah. I was
But
always
like
just
when
very confused by it. to be
yeah,
honest.
I didn't get it, and I was a traditional artist at that point, and I was like, "Why the fuck are you guys? What is everyone screaming about?"
The fact that there are still people who are like, digital is cheating. Like there's this weird
It's such
wave
bullshit.
of specifically because this is where like I've recently seen it, so it's at the top of my mind of like there's this weird fucking wave of tattoo artists that hate tattoo artists that work with
Oh,
iPads, and it's just like
Oh my
actually
God,
what is wrong with you?
it's no different.
In most cases it's better.
yeah. So I have a lot of friends who have tattoo internships or did tattoo internships,
Mm-hmm.
or apprenticeships, I should say. And because tattooing is one of the last like few careers that don't have like a formal teaching.
Mm-hmm.
You just generally do an apprenticeship. Um, but oh god, the fucking loyal to the coil
Oh my
bitches who are
god,
like, I need to
yes!
be in paper. And I'm just like, the fact that you said that with a straight face.
Loyal to the coil is the funniest shit I ever heard, and I was like, wait, you're being serious?
That's a real thing.
It is a
It's
real
like
thing.
it's more prominent in like the South and the Northeast. Fucking Northeast coil guys are just the worst.
Mm-hmm.
They're the
Yeah,
worst.
it's so stupid.
Who are like, it needs to be on fucking like, you have to use this type of pen and this type of paper, and if you don't do that, you're cheating. And it's like,
Do you know
I
the full explanation of the phrase loyal to the coil? Because I don't think I can explain it well enough.
okay, I actually can. So there are electric style tattoo guns, and there are tattoo guns. Coil tattoo guns are just the
Mm-hmm.
older type that is like was really commonly used. They do very nice like work, and there was a huge movement of people who really fucking hated electric ones, and I understand why the initial hate was there, because it was because the fact that like anyone could buy an electric one anywhere. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can buy them on Amazon like right now. Not saying
Yeah.
you should, but you can. And so there were a lot of like super amateur artists tattoo artists who weren't doing apprenticeships, weren't doing anything, and just like trying to fucking walk into tattoo parlors and being like, I want a job as a tattoo artist. And people would be like, okay, well, who did you apprenticeship with? I'll give them a call. And they're like, I didn't do an apprenticeship. Like, coil people are used to have like actually a foot to stand on because stick and poke people were the only people they were competing against.
Mhm.
But now like coil guys who are like really into it have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just double down super hard on it. And the thing is like most tattoo artists hate coil guns because they're really fucking hard to clean. They're really hard to sanitize and make sure that they're safe.
They're also prone to more breakage.
They
Yep.
break a lot. They're expensive to fix because the parts for them are not cheap. And the labor to get it fixed, because you have to go to somebody who knows how to do that, is a terrible time. It's just all bad. And like, but they think in that suffering is some sort of pride.
Just say you're a masochist. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah. You know, like the rest of
Oh,
us.
I've heard about Tattoo Gate, Foxgate.
Oh,
Oh my god, that
fucking
shit's been
yeah.
so funny.
I feel
Oh,
so bad
it's
for that chick.
honestly 1,500 for an incomplete sketch that didn't even listen to the references that the client wanted. Like, eh.
And
Wait,
did
but
you also hear that she traced it?
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
worries,
get that
Olive.
It's
on
not the
walls.
first thing
Thank you for hanging
she's
out.
traced either.
Nope.
Yeah, Foxgate was this thing that came along with like Tattoo Gate.
And it's not related to me.
No, it's not Foxology. It is not Foxology. It's this chick who
Nothing
traced
to
a
me.
picture of a fox and charged some lady $1,500 for a shitty sketch of a fox.
Yep.
It was awful, and I felt so bad for her. Thankfully, an amazing amount of like artists have reached out to her and been like, "Hey, if you want a tattoo, I got you covered. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. This is not who tattoo artists are."
It wasn't even traced well. You are so fucking right.
It was
Yeah, it
you know what
was
it looked
so
like?
bad.
It looked like that 18th century taxidermy fox.
Yes.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
The one that looks like Fantastic Mr. Fox, except if he did a lot of cocaine.
Yes. That is a great description for it too. Yeah, I love hearing all of the drama from the tattoo community right now because I'm not in that community and I am a nosy motherfucker. Uh
Also, Fox,
Just
I'd like to
yeah.
both thank you and just be like, what the hell? To
Oh.
the fact that you got my TikTok full of fucking Kate Gate, like cake problems, because of that one video you sent me.
Oh, the lady who like tried to lie about the client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Like
fact that
this,
there's a
the
couple that
one fucking thing, and now there's it became a huge fucking thing.
yeah, so here's the thing. So if you guys know what is the name, like Funky Frog, something like that.
Yes,
Yeah, their stuff is super funny. I found out they have a YouTube
it's great.
where they
Yeah,
actually
it's
do.
really good.
It's so
Long
fun. So
form videos.
that's where I've been watching all of the drama and all of the tea that's been going on TikTok because they do a lovely little review of it. So I've just been learning all of these things that I would have never otherwise known about, and just like it's great. I just sip some tea and enjoy the ride.
Yep.
And they're very entertaining with how they present it
Oh
all.
yeah. They have a very good editor.
I was only the other day watching their one about the fucking Van parents,
Oh
and
my
I'm
god,
just
those
like,
psychopaths.
yeah.
Because it really is true. The whole thing with like, hey, no fucking shade to people who have to live in their cars or they decide, hey, I'm going to just like get a van and live like that. But when you have kids, you can't do that. You cannot do that to them.
Yeah, like dragging your poor kids through that and making them live in shelves is just like,
Making them live in shelves, and on top of that, filming all of it for everyone to see. And
mm-hmm.
to just have that kind of humiliation, especially when like parents are talking about like, here's how I discipline my child to their millions of followers. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Especially the people who are psychotic and like cut their kids' hair and shit like that.
Oh my god.
It's so gross.
And then are surprised when they get in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm. It's
Mm.
so weird like that.
We actually, this was a story. So my mom has like a bunch of crazy like teacher stories every
no.
once in a while.
Oh
And I
no.
still remember when she came home and she is very put together as a person. She would always make sure like she had a nice suit and stuff like that. And she comes home and she is like super frazzled. And I'm like, what is happening? Like she had her hair in a ponytail and I was very confused. It's
Oh.
like, what is going on? And she just puts down this like bag, like a plastic bag that just like had all this stuff in it. And she was like, "Don't touch that, it's evidence." And I was like, "What
Oh?
is happening?"
Oh?
And I was like, I don't know, fucking 11 at the time. So of course I look in it. And it's a bag just full of duct tape.
What?
And apparently a teacher had been duct taping her kids to the wall as punishment.
What the hell?
Holy
And that was
shit.
something she had to deal with as like a rational human being walking into this and being like, I was supposed to go for a school check and here we are now.
Oh my
It was the
goodness.
dumbest. It was like the fucking craziest thing. And I was just like, I will never put it past anybody to do something stupid ever again because shit like this exists.
Yeah.
So of course people are going to put their children in shelves and say, this is like House Flippers, but like so much worse. It's Van Flipper version.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. What did you walk into? Us talking about crazy parents and teachers.
Gonna do crazy hair for Pride this year? Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Fuck
I
yeah.
should dye my hair for Pride. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Yes.
That's a great
Oh,
idea.
Lex's school did Pride stuff yesterday, so Lex came home with like the flag painted on their cheek
No.
and
Aw.
like covered in stickers and pins, and brought me home like a pride flag sticker
Aw.
and a pride flag pin, and I'm like, yay!
Isn't your Pride in May and like ours is in June? Isn't there like different dates depending on where you're at?
Yeah, that
I think
is
so. Australia's kind of like it was like a set, and then they've just kind of extended it.
That's fair.
longer Pride Month. Let's go.
More Pride, more Pride.
So,
Also, hats off to the people in Florida who, because Pride got canceled, they're doing a
Oh.
fucking protest.
hell
I
yeah.
mean, that's how the first Pride started.
Yeah. First Pride was right. Let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
Recreate it. I'll be right back. I just saw something in my backyard.
It better not be that dog.
A dog? I feel like I missed something.
Co's got this dog that keeps getting into their backyard.
Wait, I think I remember hearing about this.
He's also
Oh.
an asshole.
Yeah.
So you can't get near him. And you just have to call the owner, and then they just like sometimes show up.
Jesus. Oh yeah, I'm hearing shooing.
Yep. Old scrub pants are the
Welcome back.
best.
We're talking about I mean several different things, but bork bork.
Big
Be
pork.
gone, dog.
This isn't your house.
You are live on twitch.tv. Don't say shit. We got your ass on camera. Proverbially, you know.
Karma, hello. How are you doing, friend? I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm doing a lot of shading.
Yep.
But the face is done, so huzzah. I have been very sick. Oh, buddy. I am sending all the healing vibes and tea. I hope you feel better soon.
Ooh, pizza time.
What kind of pizza?
Kane says, BRB, it's pizza time. Nom. I too
I
would
wonder
like
if I
to
can-
know.
I wanna figure out if I can convince Alex to get pizza again tonight.
Buddy, you don't need more cheese.
I always need more cheese.
You really don't.
I have returned. It was indeed the dog.
Yeah, we could hear.
We could hear him borking.
Yeah, he's like he's very cute. I will say that much. I love me a big dog. But I do not like me an aggressive big dog.
Yeah, that is the difference.
Indeed.
And
poor
it's
thing.
literally just down to the fact that he has not been socialized with anyone.
Ah.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it.
Because, like, he's curious and he's wagging his tail, but as soon as you, like, even move an inch, it's the hackles up, the teeth bared, aggressive.
Because he has no like understanding of other people. All of his people are
Yeah.
the ones in his home.
And, like, I ended up putting in a report thing to the local animal mob
Hmm.
because the way he acts makes me wonder if he's actually being, like, beaten. Because
Hmm.
you'd
He's
only have
so
to, like,
skittish.
yeah, you only have to, like,
Skittish around.
raise a hand towards the door or something, and he instantly, like, lowers himself.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm just like,
that's
I've only
a
ever
good
seen
sign.
that in abused animals. Like,
Yeah, that's a good call on making that alert.
Yup. I checked your news. Sorry you haven't been feeling well. Oh, I'm doing okay. 'Twas just a bit of shocking news,
Oh,
but do better.
Ah. Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
bah. Okay, I'm doing it. Bah.
Anyone have pride facts? We wouldn't have pride as we know it if it weren't for black trans women.
Yep.
yes.
Literally everything we have now, we owe it to them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. On some other fun pride facts.
Doo-doo.
Like, obviously, we know about Stonewall.
Yep.
Aboriginal Australians have had terms for people within the trans community since the very beginning.
That's
My favorite pride fact.
Often. Go ahead.
It was in 1969 is when Stonewall happened.
Yep.
And that's the only reason I remember that date.
Understandable. Pride Pokemon. The evolutions already exist.
Yeah. Like we already have all the gays are represented.
Yeah.
We got the lesbians. We need to make like somebody sorry.
I love how you just trailed up the lesbians. That's it. That's all of them.
Look, I have one focus.
No, it's understandable.
I'm a trans lesbian MB. Fuck yeah.
Woo.
Live your best
Yeah.
life, Io. Spleen is ready for Pride. He got his trans flag, little neckerchief and a knife.
Hell yeah. Time to shank the homophobes.
Woo.
Gonna do pink and orange for Pride in your hair? Oh hell yeah. Temporary hair dye for the win.
Bum, 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 bum.
I know that Ronnie
Also,
wants to dye her hair for Pride at the very least, or just in general. So I think that'll be really fun. You were saying?
yeah. Also, can we give a shout out to Boneless because his album dropped and it's fucking
Yes!
mint.
Wait, is that
It's
out?
fire. It's
Yeah,
it's been out all
It
day.
came out today? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I'm
That
actually
was
gonna
tomorrow.
Yeah, it dropped early.
let me.
I'm listening to it at the moment. It's very good.
I listened to it at the beginning of the stream. Everyone, go listen to that album. It's wonderful, and it's made by our friend. It's good.
Who's super fucking talented.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna give him a quick shout out in my chat.
And if you've watched any of my YouTube videos, you might recognize some of the songs there.
Yo.
Not listening to that at the moment. I'm listening to Harvox Harvos. Fucking hello.
Why did that not
Harvos
work?
Panopticon. Because Magnus. Me like the Magnus.
Did I get the right thing? I did, yeah. It's almost spring break for them, so I'm sure he'll be streaming more then.
Yay.
But go give him a follow. You can also find his other socials there. And if you like the music, go check it out on Spotify. The album is called Idle Dreams. I've been so hyped for this. I've been getting the sneak peeks, and it is.
Oh shit!
It is so good.
I choked up a bit seeing what the background of the desktop and the album art was.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my drawing. That's so
It's his
cool.
actual PC background. Like,
it's very sweet.
I
such a sweetie.
I cried. I was just listening to his album and I was like, oh, this really inspires me to make something cool. And then I was just like, what's your favorite piece of music? I was like, okay, give me 2 seconds. And he just goes, what?
I have two very different vibes of music that I've been listening to. You know when you need to like listen to music over and over and over so that it stops being a brainworm and stuff like that?
Yup.
So I have had I Do Not Know You by Harvo, which is from the Panopticon album.
Yes.
Cause it's fucking clown music, but it's a bop. Going between that and then just Phil's opening music.
Yeah.
See, I've been brainworming on the new Lovejoy album, so
Yes. Yes.
Wait, Fox, if you like that, I'm sending something to you.
Oh.
Share it with me too.
I'll just fucking put it in VCR.
Yes.
Put on my liked music.
Where is it? There it is.
My favorite Lovejoy song right now. My favorite is Portrait of a Blank Slate and It's Golden Hour Somewhere. Both are.
Oh,
that's a good
fuck
one.
yes.
If you have not heard that, highly recommend it.
Slamways is so good.
But how's everybody doing today? What's the vibe?
Good.
Hope the vibe is good.
I'm chilling.
I'm having a very
good.
chill, sleepy day.
I don't know what else to do on this, I'm gonna be honest. I've just been kind of staring at it like, yeah, that's kind of it.
It looks amazing.
It's severely textured. Because it's fun to
It
lose
looks
yourself
so
in
good
texturing.
though.
Yeah. If I know how to do one texture, it's that.
Yep.
Look, there's something like super just chill about letting yourself go and just losing yourself in those patterns.
Oh yeah. behold, a vanishing.
Guys, I might have made a mistake.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say it like that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's
Um,
very pretty, but fuck.
It is.
Yep. Art has no mistakes.
Only happy
It's
accidents.
just happy accidents.
Yep. So
Thank you, Bob Ross.
So here's now what I'm kind of moving on to. I'm doing the exact same thing, but now I'm doing it in the style I will use for the comic. Because this is something I like doing as a one-off, but if I'm doing this for a comic where I have to draw fucking 80 panels in a single chapter, get this shit out quick,
Yeah.
here is the version that you guys are actually going to end up seeing. I'm still gonna, don't get me wrong, this is going to be its own piece because I wanted to do something for Shelby anyways. But here's what's actually gonna end up being in the new chapter, because while I really love doing rendered, like super rendered and like really like get the volume of it and stuff, realistically, when you're working on a big project like animation or a comic, and you don't want it to be like 6 years fucking later, it is cell shading is the best.
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely the best. It'll save you so much time. It gets the point across. But it's fun doing both, you know?
Mm-hmm. Experimentation.
Mm-hmm. Where can I find your comic? I've heard about it since I found you. Oh! Here. Let me do...
Arts, get out of my walls. Ow, okay, maybe I was hunching a little bit too much.
Oh,
Fuck.
that has an extra S. Hold on.
Spreads.
There we go.
It
There's the link.
scrunkles.
There's the link to the card with all of the current chapters. I am currently working on chapter 5, which is where this panel is from. Because currently it's happening in the crossover. Shit's going on in the crossover. So feel free to binge read through all of that. I can't believe I'm
Shelby
like,
just minding their own business.
yeah, literally minding her own business, gets a knock on the door, and this extremely tired and crumpled guy is just like, hi, can you help?
Help.
It splits.
Please.
It scrimbles.
Yeah. I
It
post on
scrunkles.
I post on Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Also on TikTok, because despite being suppressed to all hell, I'll still post the chapters at very least. I just don't post like the time lapses anymore, because despite having over 13K followers, I get maybe 200 views. So
Oof.
yeah, it's a thing of like, man, that's not worth it. I'm just gonna post the comic and call it that.
That is so fair and valid.
Mm. Then I'll make funny little memes and that's it. But at this point, my TikTok has become more just for me rather than a thing of like, hey, here's where to find me, blah blah blah. Here's my artwork, woo. It's like, nah. Go to my other fucking platforms for that.
Almost done with half the hair.
Buddy. how is it going though? Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you winning,
It's
son?
Are you winning, son?
Are
No.
you winning, son?
I am happy with it. I think it looks good. I am slowly losing my mind because all of the like angles are weird on everyone's faces.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to get used to that. I'm also trying to figure out if I need to like soften some of these out, maybe.
I fucking love that line in Golden Hour. Because you know Wilbur took that from the meme.
Let's see. Do.
I've read each chapter that's available at least 17 times each. This is completely normal behavior, I swear.
This is totally normal and everything's fine.
Listen, you're totally fine for that. I'm not going to judge. I've had far too much brain rot over my own series to ever judge. Um, but I will say I have a Discord, and if you're over 18, you can come and join. And there's a bunch of other people who also like the comic on there, and they're cool as fuck. This is a good group.
Good group.
Good group.
Oh shit. Nope, didn't want to do that.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's very fun of just the little gremlin corner where it's just like I'll just like drop a work in progress and stuff. Or when I showed off uh like some future pages and people were just like, I have theories. Unrelated, but I'm going through the Hermitcraft Season 8 world for the one shot tomorrow. And wow, there's so much empty space. It makes me less self-conscious about my builds. Yeah, because, well, mind you, Season 8 was a special case. You go through any of the other worlds, like, go through Season 6. Have fun. Go through Season 6.
That's an experience.
Yep. Also, Midge, I hope you're proud of me. I've been doing Duolingo. I've been learning the Japanese.
I'm so proud of you.
I
gotta do my Duolingo today.
I'm learning.
Are we friends on Duolingo?
No.
Ah! Fuck.
Oh, you okay?
Everything's fine. I've just dropped my phone for the 8th time today.
I'm also forming plans to form plans. Yeah, so on the Discord tomorrow evening, it'll be after my stream. On the Discord, my wife, Ronnie, she is running a fun little battle royale one shot that is set.
Every time you say my wife, I just
My wife.
my wife.
My wife. So doing a battle royale, and it's limited life style. So every time you die, instead of like losing time, it's like you do, but you're also gaining levels because it's a little D&D one shot.
Yay!
So it's going to be absolute madness because it's taking third life than limited life. Sorry. Because that was the original concept you pitched to me. But yeah, it's great. You can die 3 times and then just respawn. Also, you're gonna be in Bodum, so it's gonna be great when people just fall into the void, or maybe take the swaggin for a joyride.
That's what I'm hoping for personally.
Yeah. I didn't save recently. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh
Midge,
shit,
save.
I haven't done that either.
Midge, save.
I haven't saved this whole time. I've been doing all these shadows.
Ooh.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I can see that being a good idea.
But yeah, Alex came home today and he said, I saw your title yesterday of Cheese is Not a Meal. And then he looked over and he's like, neither is carrot cake. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. You can't have both. We have one of these. We have like a whole ass carrot cake in the fridge. And I love Alex's mom so much because she got me she made me a loaf of banana bread for my birthday.
That's amazing.
I love her so much.
Don't burn your tongue. Oh no. Your poor taste buds.
What taste buds?
I was talking to Kane in my chat, but I hope you too have taste buds that
No, I'm
aren't
just saying,
burned.
after you burn them out, they're gone.
Yeah, they'll just never come back. That's it. You have a
Nope,
limited
that's it.
amount. You have a limited amount, and they'll never get better. And can you imagine? That'd be
Yep.
so sad.
You're done.
No more tasting for you.
I don't know if a green light's gonna be a good idea, but we'll see.
What if I steal taste buds from others? That's a sentence that I just said.
Is I guess it's still theft, so it's wrong, but
The only time theft is okay is if it's from a shitty company. And I'm saying that as a joke.
if you see someone shoplifting food, no, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't.
Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. Fuck.
Yeah, this page and the next page have like a more detailed background, and it's just like, ugh. It's good practice, but ugh. Oh my goodness, we're going wonkiest.
Wonk.
Wonk. Now, the question is, I haven't really thought of what time of the day this should be at. I'm thinking it's dusk. No, sorry, not dusk. Wait. Yes, dusk. Fuck. My brain is not working.
Sunset or sunrise?
Yeah, it's sunset. The setting. So that's dusk.
I think I might go blue instead.
I mean, you can always, so long as they're on like separate layers and you can like lock them and stuff, you can
Mhm.
always just change it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I don't think the green's working.
Mm. Yeah, because I want to keep this like lantern glowing effect. What if I steal billionaires' taste buds? That is 100% allowed.
Yeah, totally
Allowed
legal.
and encouraged.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich.
We're going blue.
Blue. Why are
Blue.
you blue?
Mhm.
Hey, would
Any
you
minute
like
now, OBS.
Yeah.
All the shading. So I have 14k points, still saving for the 5 mil mark. I don't want anybody to do it.
We gotta, we'll get there.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna.
You wanna admit the truth? It's okay.
It's not the truth. It's what's been
Uh-huh.
forced upon me.
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't have added the fact that I'll have to draw it too.
Yeah, probably not. This is this is one of those things where it's just like, wouldn't it be funny if I add this point redemption? And then I'm like, no. No, it wouldn't. You
I
you
don't
only
think I will.
yeah, you should only add point redemptions if you're 100% comfortable with them.
Why did I do this to me? It's okay, little furry midge. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Not in this house, please.
Have
It's
we
not
worked out
time
what
yet.
have we worked out what Midge's persona would be?
Everybody
It's
says it's gonna be
bird,
a
right?
bird.
Actually, how do you get the point thing as a streamer? Oh, like how do you?
Affiliate.
Yeah, you have to hit affiliate, and then you get channel point stuff along with
There is a way to do
subscriptions.
it. Yeah, you can cheese it using stream elements.
Yeah,
Just be getting over it again in 14 minutes.
nice.
Let's fucking go. That's some skill right there. I hate that game.
Yeah, I will never, ever play that. I feel like I'll just end up walking away from it crying.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description.
Billion? What?
Have a good lurk, IO!
Lurkin.
Beaten it 25 times? Jeez.
Damn.
The fuck?
I am
And
I
here
am
we
also
see a
confused.
masochist in the wild.
Yeah, damn. How many times?
How many times must I teach you this, old man?
But for why though? Like, you good, Del?
They are terrifying and I don't even know them. Yeah, yeah.
Like, do we need to call someone? We can call Core. They can, like, come and hug you or something. I'm doing, yes.
You are doing.
Do the do.
Minty, what are you confused about? How have I confused you? I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Confuse them more.
I swear if that's that dog again.
Oh my god.
Ko about to fight dog.
Like, it's not that hard to, if you own a dog, to like look after them.
Yep.
Yo, Cal.
It is
Thank you
surprisingly
for the
easy.
resub.
Wondering how you got the. No, you don't need to get a billion. No, 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 no. You don't need to get a billion to get affiliate. Affiliate is it's a Twitch program that it's like once you. How many followers do you need for that again?
It's like
50?
25.
It's 25, I think, and then like an average of about 3 viewers, and then like stream on consistent days for about a month. Then
Yeah.
you can apply for affiliate, which is how you get access to people being able to subscribe to you and the channel point redemptions and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't need a billion. Do I
you're
look like
fine.
I have a billion?
Yes.
No.
Seven days, 8 hours, 50 followers, and 3 average viewers all in a month.
Yeah.
They've put it up. It was 25 when I got my affiliate.
Me too.
Probably because they've got like a lot of people doing it lately.
Hmm. Yeah, after pandemic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was affiliate pre-pandemic, so
I was
really easy.
during? No, just before.
Yeah.
Yeah, also just before, I'm pretty sure.
I made affiliate not doing anything, and I feel kind of bad about that.
I mean,
Don't.
why? Why would you feel bad about that?
I don't know. I just feel like some people really have to work for it. And
Don't
Yeah.
feel bad about it.
But sometimes people have very good personalities and attract a bunch of great people into a
don't
good community.
start. Don't
and
you
then
fucking dare.
Some people are just enjoyable to spend time with, and it's
Yeah.
worth it.
So people flock, and then you build a cool community like you have. And that's that.
You're very nice.
And then we get to meet you, and that makes it even better.
Yep, yep.
How do
And
you
you
feel
bring
about making
joy
other people vibe
and good
with?
feels to our lives.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Water, 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 water.
I think that's my last. Yep. You gotta go get another drink if someone does that again.
This is completely unrelated, but holy shit, Emily Axford and Robbie Damon wait, what? Are going to be at the same table in a Zelda one-shot sponsored by Nintendo?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't hear about this.
I'm so excited.
Kane, that is very
Also,
sweet.
Dimension 20 talking to the Crit Roll gang about animation and animated series.
What?
Ew.
What?
Yeah. Brandon talked about it in an interview recently.
Please.
Yo.
Please, I will literally any of the like bigger D20 shows, please. I I
Um,
I would give away my left tit for a Crown of Candy show.
but like
Like,
because well, I mean because we've got the whole like Critical Role having their own studio put together now.
mm-hmm.
Like that's their whole aim is to do stuff like this. And I'm sitting here going, okay, hell yes, Dimension 20, but also can we get an Adventure Zone?
Mhm. Please,
Right?
please, Griffin
Please give
McElroy
me
has been
Amnesty.
going insane.
I desperately, desperately want to see Taco on the big screen.
That would
I
be
need it.
Give us the balance arc, please.
Balance arc or Amnesty, and I would be happy.
Mm-hmm. I want Escape from the Bloodkeep. That's like a mini series, though. I
Yeah, but
don't
it's
doubt that.
hilarious. I
Yeah,
don't I don't think they could get the licensing for it because it's
yeah,
basically Lord of the Rings.
yeah. That's why like one of the original ones, like Fantasy High, or again, or
You
Unsleeping
know,
City.
Taco, from TV,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
but
Taco,
actually on TV.
Brian, TTS fucked up. Taco. Yes, Taco from TV, but actually on TV. It would be amazing.
Because then we could make the joke, you mean Taco from TV? But he would
TV?
actually be from TV
Be-
then.
It would be so fucking like if they have to if they were to do that, they had to include that joke obviously. But then there needs to be a fourth wall break of just Taco looking at camera. Like that needs to happen.
Yeah, like it. I feel like that's a given.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta now.
Yep.
It's the rules. We didn't make them.
Nope.
Oh, that's soft light though. Okay, blue was the way to go. That little bit of shine. The tasty, tasty shine. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Go get
It's
it.
apparently arts can't let me not hydrate.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Okay.
I think I broke Cal with that little bit of information.
Which bit?
The whole potential animated series thing.
Oh, yeah. Understandable. There we I think it would be really awesome to have Fantasy High animated
Yes.
just because of like how wonderfully set up it was.
Yeah,
In
it was
general.
so good.
Still amazes me that the one shot is sponsored by Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't sponsor anyone from what I remember. Nintendo is the crotchety man shaking his fist at the youth. Sometimes they do fun things. Sometimes. Right. Behold. Two different styles of my kinds of rendering.
Both look equally as good.
Yes. And one will actually go in the comic. I'm thinking about sketching their avatar ideas. Ooh. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, I don't think we brought up one of my favorite things to do in art, which is rim lighting.
Ah, yes.
It became a joke
I
with
briefly
me.
touched on it.
Yeah, yeah. It became a joke with me of how I added rim lighting to everything when I was in my Critical Role days. It was always the rim lighting and the particles because
I
yeah,
mean, they look good though.
they look good. Ye- Let me close some of these. Did you see the cucurucho art that I did?
Haven't yet, no. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Disfruta la isla. Just enjoy the island, you know? It's just I
Have you
honestly
seen have you seen some of the fan theories about the island being like a Truman Show type thing?
Oh yeah. Fucking
I fucking I'm here for that.
last night Bad Boy Halo, because I was watching his stream, he just fucking went into the theories and it was very fun. He was like, listen, what if? And I was just like, yes, abso-fucking-lutely.
Go off, King.
Cucurucho the Beloathed, yes. I want to do a bunch of. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Fine. 10 minutes of no swearing. Where's my phone? God, you bitch. All right. Oh, buzz.
My phone is buzzing and it's like, this is a suspected scam. I'm just like, okay.
Love those. Love those. All right, where's my timer? All right, I'm going to get this out super quick. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. All right. Start. 10 minutes. I'm going to suddenly get very silent. Yeah, so for
But
those
we were just
who
talking about
Yeah.
QSMP.
Yeah. So for those who don't know in my chat, the redemption for Fox's sake is I am not allowed to swear for 10 minutes. If I swear at any point during those 10 minutes, I have to reset the timer back to 10. So if I swear, I may not catch it because swearing has just become such a regular part of my speech. I need you to spam in chat. You swore, you swore, you swore. Right? Oh, that's funny. Okay. This doesn't count against no swearing, but I have to allow the term bimbo because it's Osito Bimbo. Which I found out the name means so Osito is little bear and then Bimbo
Mhm.
is a brand of bread.
Yeah,
I love that. It's so
he's a
silly.
little bread bear.
When you see fan art, Fukurucho as the Bimbo Bear, the white bear from the brand bread. Yeah, I need to actually look at that. I just want to do art of Kukurosho just being really just terrifying because
Because
just
he is.
he is. I love that I got to introduce D, not D Ringtail, other D. Um, I got to introduce them to Kukurosho this morning because I was like, "Hey, here's some art." And they were like, "That's terrifying. What is that?" And I was like, "Well, this is the original skin." And Dee's just like, hate that. Hate that. And he then proceeded to go off and look for clips. And was just
Oh
like
yeah.
Me watching clips. I don't know. Is that a chainsaw? Yes, it is.
He's fucking terrifying.
He's like, it's such a. I'm gonna read out this post that I saw earlier. Okay. Where is it? It was in general that I put it. It's still funny to me that QSMP's surface level pitch is, what if people who speak different languages played Minecraft together? Amazing, right? And then what it actually is serving is ARG, psychological horror, yaoi, heaven, wholesome family building, Danganronpa, modded, create, insanity, angsty roleplay, divorce, betrayal, mourning, Minecraft mystery in multiple languages.
Yeah, it's literally Days of Our Lives for Minecrafters.
And I love with each new members being added, each of them are exposed to the horrors TM in
Mhm.
their own way. And watching Bagheera, who is one of the new French people, how she's gone hook, line, and sinker with her egg. Like,
Mhm.
there's no coming back from that. I've said it once and I will say it again. It is
What
so
happened?
good. Oh, we're talking about how the QSMP has messed up so many people's brain.
Oh.
Especially the members of the server.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not allowed to swear, so that's great.
Well, that fucking sucks.
It really does. It really does. Saw Selbit doing the ARG stuff. Yeah, the website stuff is so interesting. They didn't have to do any of that, but they did.
But they did.
And it's super interesting. I can't solve anything, so I'm just here watching other people do it and eating popcorn, being like, interesting, yes.
Also, I have tea.
Ooh, tea.
Yes.
Apple cinnamon.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Yum.
Very tasty.
But yeah, because I was talking about my cucurucho art that I did this morning.
Oh.
And just like, yeah, I did. Here, I'll show on stream.
Let me see.
Fox Live reaction. That is literally absolutely. Yeah, just a spooky little thing.
Oh, I remember this piece. Yeah. I saw it on the Discord.
Yeah.
Just a little spooky lad.
And thought it was Danganronpa. Listen, Kukurucho is never beating the Monokuma allegations. Never. Little murder bear that's keeping everyone on an
between
island.
QSMP and fucking Genloss, I am so happy as far as creepy content goes.
You got everything you need.
Yeah.
Groceries ordered. I haven't ordered from Amazon in several months, and wow, it's gotten even worse. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
It went from a one-off joke skin Quackity made of Rat/BBH's dog and turned into one of the most terrifying entities. Yep.
Like, it was a haha, but now it's a ha 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 ha.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm gonna actually really quickly show off this page I finished earlier. Having brushes for wheat is the best thing ever.
Yep.
Because I don't want to. This whole chapter is a conversation between Sausage and Pearl while they are crouching in wheat.
Yeah.
Because I hate myself. But yes, Look at this. Look at this tired guy. He's so eepy.
So eepy.
He's so eepy.
Poor Eepy boy.
He's been going through it.
You had to do it to him.
I really did. I soon things are being revealed.
I am excited.
I'm so excited to proof check the pages.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is looking so good. Having that little bit of like overshadow
Mm-hmm.
really made it so that these didn't look out of place.
The text to speech is also used perfectly. Yeah. Live person playing it, but hitting you with text to speech predetermined words to remind you that this isn't a human. Yeah. It's uncanny. That's the whole
Mhm.
beauty of it, is it just perfectly dips into that uncanny valley of this is an entity that feels nothing. And it
Mhm.
doesn't matter what I say. And is all powerful. Like, mwah.
Dream
Tasty.
SMP wish it could.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, with the I almost swore. With the stuff that the green snot ball has been trying to pull with he's been
Oh my god,
ignoring
yeah.
me. Oh my god, it's pathetic. Avatar of the Stranger for
got-
real. Yes.
The whole dreams tantrum shit got so big that it actually made it onto some like drama channels that have never heard about Dream. And I
What?
think that is the funniest shit.
That's amazing.
That's how much of a tantrum he's throwing.
Insane.
Little baby man.
I too would take Kukurocho over Dream XD any day. What if I just work on page 3? What if I just do that? What's on page 3? This is page 3. Nothing is on page 3.
Just realized that Amy kind of looks like Max.
Oh, that's
A little.
Yeah, Max with short hair.
2, 1. Hear that? That's the sound of my fucking liberation. Dismiss. I can swear again. Fuck you.
Freedom.
Alright. Guidelines.
I forgot I took a pic of my table at the farmer's market. Congratulations, yes. No cursing is rough.
It is. I don't like being so hyper aware of what I say. It just I'm not a PG content creator. Why am I not allowed to swear?
Still remember when that person came in while we were playing Don't Starve and asked if it was a family channel, and I was like, you had to click the I am 18 or over. This is mature
Yeah.
content.
I acknowledge that this is a mature stream. Like, what?
They're like, so this is a family channel, right? And I'm like, no. Caldwin, why are you doing this to me?
Oh no. What?
It's most of the same things. We still have Skull Rep, we still have Revite.
Oh, internet search.
Oh, browser search history. Okay.
We still have MCP Ring Splits is on there. The only two new things you get are Light Color Theory and Poison Palettes.
Nice.
Because
save.
I needed a palette that looked mildly disconcerting for the jacket that Amy's wearing.
Makes sense.
I mean, their hero name is Pandemic, so
Wow. Yeah, yeah.
For me, my search history is the Fujitech React thing because I had to fix it up. I've got my Pinterest light searches that I was showing you earlier. I have. What else do I have on here? The rest of it's the same stuff that I was talking about the other day. So a lot of stuff that is against TOS because I was searching up references.
Yeah, understandable.
I'm gonna go lay
Which
down and hope it isn't a mistake. Okay, buddy, feel better, all right?
people will see the results of those references eventually on my Not Safe for Work Twitter.
Yes.
But
how do you actually look at specifically what you searched?
I have like the little tab search bar on my home screen.
yeah.
Wait, is this on mobile?
Yeah,
Oh, I never fucking use my
I'm-
phone for anything.
I use my phone constantly.
I do too, just
I'm
not to
I'm
Google
on
things.
PC.
Yeah, because otherwise mine is like YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Twitter.
I can't remember how I got mine.
Yeah.
It might be a extension that saves the specific things. But no, I know why I've got mine. It's because I had to set up the family like restriction stuff what with having a child, so it gives
Yeah.
us everyone's search history.
Oh, is it? I need to like do it by site, maybe? And then wouldn't it be under Google? No? Where?
But yeah, most of it is stuff that is not safe for work. I did here draw my OC badly. Okay, who am I drawing this time, Cal?
Probably not a dice goblin. Why aren't you a dice goblin? Be one. It's great. Thank you for the follow. I got there eventually.
Dice goblins are great.
Mm-hmm. I am a
Join
dice
us.
goblin.
One
The more
of us,
dice you have, the
one of
less
us.
chance they have of betraying you. And if they can't betray you, then you still get to kill your players.
Okay. Well, if I look through my history and then specifically like search the Google search ones, mine is where is the light source meme? Tamagotchi effect. Ghibli, Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, why were you looking up that nightmare
We
of a
were
movie?
talking about it earlier on my
Yeah,
stream.
my stream.
And I was like,
That movie,
Pain.
that movie left me traumatized.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
I've been impaled.
Hip Splint Ring, because I was looking for that earlier as well. And then Pearlescent Moon, name MC. Yeah. Also Kukurucho QSMP.
All right. Amity, let's go.
Also, I'm finally getting to debut my new mythical sausage design for this comic, which is exciting.
Hell
Yo.
yeah.
More officially, at least. Let's just see if I can actually get what I was trying to do in my sketch to actually work with line art.
Oh, we are getting to the point where the layers don't mean anything.
Oh no. Oh buddy. Yeah. Sausage is definitely the most smiley person so far in this series. Now, I'm wondering if I should tell you guys a fun little thing I'm doing that is very special to this chapter.
Do it.
Or should I say, or should I just not say anything and then when it's time to post the page, people are surprised? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You can always keep it stream watchers secret.
Could. Yeah.
The question is, can your chat keep a secret?
That is a good point. I don't know. For the people who are in the Discord, will you promise to not tell those who are in the Discord? Is just gonna be a cheeky little thing between us. It's just something small. It's something small. Nothing major. I'm not about to be like, okay, here is everything that's been going on. No, I'm not about to do Lord Travis. Could you imagine? Congrats, you showed up to my stream. Let me tell you everything about Grian. Let me tell you what Grian's been doing this whole time.
Here's the tea.
What is this? In the Little Wood lore stream?
Yeah, really. I'm gonna be having one of those when the comic is done. I'm very excited for
Yeah,
it.
I cannot wait.
I'm literally just gonna be opening up Q&A and just being like, I will
Go.
literally now answer everything. No bars held. You can ask me anything now.
I'm gonna come in and ask you all the stupid questions.
Yes, fucking do it. Please give me an example of a stupid question. I need to know.
What does the warden's fuzzy smell like?
See, those are great questions.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's a fantastic question.
Yeah, seriously.
I need to know what the fuzzy warden smells like.
Moss.
You're just gonna sit back, hands interlocked and smiling. Yes. Stupid question. Do you name the wardens? I mean, some of them have names, like King has a name. Does the warden want a cookie? Excellent question.
Oh, I need to save.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that as well.
'Tis been a minute.
Hi, hello.
I think that's a good TV glow. I don't know, Code, does that look like a TV glow?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
How's your wrist? Wasn't it bad the other day? I'm taking it slow.
Good.
Yeah, my bones are a bit finicky due to certain times of the month and that shit's so annoying, can I just say?
I completely agree.
It's just like, oh man, gosh, why are all my joints suddenly just getting so fucking bad and why is everything inflamed and why does everything hurt and just feel like so oh.
Do you want to know
Okay.
a fun little fact?
Go for it.
So Lexi is seeming to have the same problems that I did growing
no.
up with that
Poor
sort of
kid.
stuff. But the other side of that is that I'm experiencing what my mum did, where I'm getting the pain. So
What?
because I don't have my period anymore because
Mm-hmm.
frickin' perimenopause because of endo and PCOS.
Yeah.
But I will still get the period pains whenever Lex is about to start. I will
Okay.
get the searing cramping and the pains and all of that, and Lex will feel nothing until they actually start.
What?
Yeah, and the same
That's
thing happened with
garbage.
my mum. My mum would
That's
always be like, "Oh, you're gonna get yours this week," and I'm like,
okay.
"Oh no, I'm not."
I okay. That is a thing my mom has as well.
Mm-hmm.
Except she doesn't have any of the pain. She gets migraines for days
Yeah,
before
migraines is
both me
another big
and my
symptom.
sister. And it's just like,
Yep,
what the fuck kind of connection?
because being a woman fucking sucks.
It does. And I think the funniest thing too is because my sister, she lived overseas for many years to be with her now husband, like closer. And just my mom would still fucking she would call her up 8 hours apart, right? And just be like, so you're getting your period soon? And my sister's just like, what the fuck? Every time.
Yep,
Literally,
it's
my
a thing.
mom literally called me today. It's like, are you close to your period? I'm like, motherfucker, stop. Why do I need a period
AFAB
tracking app?
AFAB bodies suck, especially when you've got some like neurodivergency in the system,
Yeah.
because you seem to just kind of link.
Mm-hmm.
The brains do be weird though.
They
Like
do.
all women sync up if they spend enough time
Yeah.
together, but like
Wait, what? Before was. Wait, before was. I hate that you've done this to me.
What is that tongue twister?
Before was is.
I don't like that. The blood
I know.
whispers. It is the blood whispers.
It's bad for my brain, and I don't like it.
I don't like it. Your head's massive, so we're gonna just whoop.
Screaming, crying. Why have I done this?
there we go. That's a pretty good representation of the poppies and the azure bluets, I think.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call this here. If that's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
We've got 3
Um,
hours.
Yeah, I'm also down to 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm good to
I'm
call
feeling
here.
my
I'm probably
bones.
gonna keep going for now, but
Well, you know what that means.
I completely understand if you guys want to finish up.
Yeah, don't want to overwork my hand too much. I drew a good sausage face. Anyways.
Yes. I would
Lighting!
agree with that 100%.
Alright. We raiding? We
Yup.
raiding? Where are we raiding? Where are we dropping, boys?
I sent you a message on DMs. All right. Well, I think
Alright.
this is soft, indirect lighting, but very
That looks
pretty.
super pretty. It looks super good, Midge.
Yeah.
Now we just have the rest of it to do.
Yeah!
I love how we're like super zoomed in on this. We're like, oh, this looks so nice, and then you just keep zooming out, and you're like, but wait, no, but wait, no, wait.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm gonna deafen up for a bit. I will be
Yep.
back. Bye.
No.
Alrighty. We need better outro music. I love the song, but it doesn't match. So let's do. No. We're gonna do this. All right. My brain just subconsciously said, "Give Cub Skulk wings," and I had to whack it because I just realized you're giving me Skulk brain rot. Yes, the corruption spreads. Good. Please. Alrighty, gang. So we're gonna be rating Co since they're gonna keep going. Obviously, that is the only thing that makes sense, right? So I want you guys to go give Co lots of love. Oh, bold. Here. Curious. Yes, okay, good. Alrighty. So I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to be drawing, I guess, cat bad boys, because that's what the Discord wanted. You fucking weirdos. I love you so much. But yes, if you want to keep up with all of my stuff, join the Discord. Discord. Oop, there you go. If you're over 18, feel free to join. It's where I post all of my works in progress, all that good stuff. And I will see you all tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST. We're doing it a bit early because of the one shot that Ronnie is running. So we're doing it a little bit early. Hopefully that's all right with you guys. I know it'll be good for the Europeans. But I will see you all then. Everyone have a good rest of your day.
Hello again.